Have you ever wondered what makes a top player better than most? It's not always new deck ideas or grinding matches for experience. It often comes down to many concepts and ideas that are all put together to give a player a larger chance to win. I want to share these concepts and ideas with you. Some are simple to implement, and some are much more complex and secretive. Every short video I put in this playlist will inform you and show you how you can even the playing field between you and the top players. In today's video, we will be discussing the concept of player behavior. In comparison to many other card games, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is unique in the aspect that there is a player interaction during a turn. In Magic, Pokemon, Hearthstone, Runeterra, and the list can go on, you play your turn and watch during their turn. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has spells, traps, and effects that can be used during a turn, which can disrupt, stop, or simply win you the game if timed correctly. Often a reasoning behind a play will be for tempo, control, or even card advantage, but what is really special about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the game being played on a secondary level, the game of deception between two players playing a match of Yu-Gi-Oh! This is the key to gaining more with your cards than a normal player might. I don't mean cheating or lying, but merely leading your opponent into a trap with behavior or wording. Let me elaborate. Let's use this example of a torrential tribute play to see how someone can gain advantage. Player 1 sets a torrential tribute and pretends they have nothing. Player 1 also allows the summon because they have the life points to take hits and wait for more options. Player 2 seems to think that Player 1 has nothing, and therefore summons again. Player 1 has baited the opponent with a torrential tribute that he made Player 2 think they didn't have. Here we see Player 1 gets a 1 for 2, a great play putting the player in the winning seat, but this is just a play made upon the idea of getting card advantage. This is considered a good play. But if your opponent knows that with one monster they are in control, and then maybe they can suspect the enemy has a torrential tribute and play safe. Player 1 must make Player 2 think there is no harm in summoning, and here is the key to this video and this deep concept. A strong player will not only play well, but will look for plays to gain advantage in tempo through plans during multiple turns. But a great player will facilitate actions to make the plays possible, or even better than they should be. Everything you do within the match can express intent. This is very important. Much like poker, players can have tells or be deceived through behavior. Have you ever played a game where your opponent draws a card and immediately checks their graveyard as if they will summon a monster from the graveyard? How about when they draw and fix their hand, posturing a hand trap to stop you? Even something simple like attacking and your opponent doesn't check their back row and just takes the damage willingly. These are things that a better player will easily pick up on by watching you and thinking about why you do certain things throughout a game, and destroy the player who is unaware. Let's take a look at this example with Gores. Player 1 summons Thunder King Ryo and attacks into the set Spirit Reaper. Player 2 summons Caius and uses effect to banish Thunder King Ryo. Player 1 baits the opponent to attack even though Gores could destroy him by looking at the life points. Player 2 thinks that he's going to take the damage, but Player 1 was just baiting by looking at the life points when the opponent was going to summon and use its effect. So Player 2 thought it was okay that he took the damage and attacked. So, now that we understand the basics of this concept, how can we use this to our advantage knowing other players do this? As an example, if you're holding a hand trap, you might put your hand down after drawing to pretend you don't have anything, and then your opponent could be less cautious, and you might be able to get even greater gains from surprising your unaware opponent. Perhaps playing a trap later, like Torrential Tribute play from earlier, could gain more value while pretending you have nothing. It's important to understand that even things you say can be interpreted as information as well. I might say something like, "Yeah, you got me," "Nothing I can do," or "Man, this is a bad hand." Your opponent might all in you, and you can counter with something powerful. Just remember that you're not here to lie or cheat to win. It's misdirection, deception, and player reading that definitely puts other players who play a lot above you because they have mastered this concept. They will watch you shuffle, where you're looking, how you play your cards to determine what level of skill you have, what are you saying, and even how you are saying it. Make sure you're aware of this concept. However, it can be taxing over a long event, which is the reason why some players are even better than those who know about it, because they have trained themselves to have the mental endurance to last a long event. It really is impressive. Just imagine when both players understand this concept so well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helps you in your future matches. Until next time, thanks for watching.